We embark on a new adventure today. I've heard that there's some legendary bees out there for us to find, and you know me and my bees, we'll need a few things before we set out. So let's craft ourselves one of these, as well as look into making one of these. And actually, we can take this up a notch by creating an armoured jetpack, which is going to require some fuel for use, and that fuel is hydrogen, which we definitely have enough here to start filling up the jetpack, and I think it's just a case of pressing spacebar, yep. And what we'll do before we set off is just set the builder up with a new level 4 upgrade to their hut. They are currently upgrading the barracks to level 2, which really won't take them too long, so after they've done that, level 4 time, baby. So off we set then, to the ocean. There are 3 rather exotic bees which we're on the lookout for. We have the amber bee, which we can only find by brushing through some suspicious sand or gravel, and they are also biome specific, so we'll need either a warm ocean or a cold ocean, I forget which. The second type of bee we're after is called a sussy bee, which we are going to require a sniffer in order to find it. So that's again some more brushing we'll need to do. And the final bee we're after is extremely complicated to get, so we'll leave that for the moment. Hello you. This is a deepling, who is now a deadling. Anyway, let's go find ourselves some ocean ruins. Oh, hello you, Mungus. You are horrific looking, and from what I just read there, we should give these things some mushrooms. Stop running away you, come here and take some mushrooms, which it now has all over it, and you are supposed to do something. And here's something else as well, a bun fungus. Who's getting absolutely wrecked by the spores at the moment. Not gonna lie, those are some pretty awesome noises. Well, you were supposed to explode or something like that, so I'm very disappointed. Back to ocean ruins then. Well, we do have our first ocean structure just in the distance there, but I don't think that this is actually an ocean ruin. Indeed it is not. I think we have an ocean monument, which looks absolutely stunning, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we're going to get any suspicious sand or gravel from it. That there in the distance, however, that we should get some sand from. Hello chaps, don't mind me. I'm just on the lookout for any suspicious sand that you may have around. This biome counts as a lukewarm ocean, and I am hoping that we'll be able to find a sniffer egg from some sand within it. Unless it's a cold ocean that we require, of course. Here's some suspicious sand here. Alrighty then, it's a bit difficult to see, but we will brush through this, and I think we just got garbage. But here's another block just behind us, and again I think we're maybe just getting garbage. A gold nugget and an emerald from both of those. We do have a chest, however, which also had some garbage in it, some more sand. And this sand seems to have something a bit more interesting within it. A cave tablet. Oh, now those I am also very interested in. We have a few more blocks of suspicious sand, and yet another cave tablet within this one, and a sniffer egg within this one. Oh, brilliant. With the last one there just giving us a wooden hole. And inside a chest, we have yet another form of cave tablet. Another 2 potential caves for us to explore. And another piece of suspicious sand. Hello, deepling angler. Thank you for dying, and lionfish as well. Back to brushing, and I think we just got coal from that, but here's some more. Well, I think that's all the structures within this ruin now pretty much looted. I appreciate that this may not look the brightest on the recording, But we'll move on and see if we can find any other source. Maybe we require a cold ocean in order to find the amber bee. Let's maybe get away from the warm ocean at the moment. Although I have just stumbled across yet another rather large ocean ruin. So we'll loot it first, then we'll go looking for a cold ocean. Another blue cave tablet, and another yellow tablet by the looks of it. So we're on the hunt for a cold ocean next. And I think I may have just found a woodland mansion. Yes, indeed I have. Oh, but of course, not just any ordinary woodland mansion. Yes, chaps, would very appreciate you stop doing this to me. I very much regret my decisions coming into here. All of these claws just firing me everywhere. Oh, but thank you, hover mode on the jetpack. Let's get the f*** out of here. And even then, they're still pulling me back. We've arrived at a cold ocean, so fingers crossed that there is a ruin somewhere close to us. I don't think shipwrecks quite count, unfortunately, but these structures here should count at least. Gravel within these. Any suspicious gravel? Yes, we have some right here, and yet another yellow cave tablet. That is also quite a lot of drowned. We have some more suspicious gravel, and there is something a bit different in there. A mourner pottery shirt. Not quite as exciting as an amber bee, but close enough, I guess. That one, unfortunately, was a bust, so let's continue on. Another one just ahead, however. So with any luck, we will actually get something decent from these. And I think we got what we were after. Yes, indeed we did. The amber bee spawn egg. Oh, fantastic. I don't need to come through and do this anymore. Although ideally, I would find myself a second one to use, just so that we have a breeding pair. Also, what the hell have I eaten to give me the poisoned effect? I have stumbled onto another Spore related area, I think. The ruins of an old church or something, I think. With some trapdoors at the back, with dirt and a chest, and just some parts within it. Which I will take. Cool. Moving on. And that's a lot more like it. This looks to be a much bigger ocean. And rather unfortunately, that ocean was a bit fruitless. But it did bleed into yet another warm ocean, and here's another ruin for us to explore. Maybe we will get lucky with yet a second sniffer egg. Sadly, no such luck. But we do have something rather magnificent just in the distance, which we will go check in on in just a moment. Well, it seems to be ocean monumenty, but with an additional thing to the back, unless the two structures are unconnected. Oh, go on then, what is this? This is a sunken city, a Cataclysm building. The only problem is, I'm not entirely sure how to enter it. And also, this really isn't helping us find these bees. I suppose I could just slowly mine my way down into this. And this is certainly interesting. How deep down does this go? Damn, this is very pretty. We have a giant structure by the looks of it, and some rather interesting noises. Deepling anglers, and there is something else down there which I don't know if I like the looks of. Right, let's take care of you guys first, and then we will take care of whatever is making that noise over there. So what are you? A Deepling Warlock, and you're also now dead. It dropped us a fame. I suppose we will find out what this weapon does shortly. Also, little blobfishes. We seem to have some loot on the upper floors here. Garbage loot by the looks of it. Alrighty then, a little bit further in we go. And we have another one of these warlock creatures making all the bloody noise. And you are a new one. What are you? Coral sus? Coral sus? Colossus? Well, whatever you are called, you're now dead. This is going well so far. We seem to have something amethyst based at the end of the room there, so let's head over and check that out. And that is what's making all the bloody noise, so whatever that spell is doing, well, that's it there basically. So we have a lot of amethyst at the back, of course, and an altar of amethyst in front. I am getting boss vibes from all of this. I think what we will do is just simply put down a waystone, just in case we get horribly murdered here. Right, what do we need to put on you? Do you want this sword? Or maybe this spear? I have collected some crystallized coral fragments from somewhere, which 4 of them combined to a crystallized coral, and that, alongside some other things here, makes an abyssal sacrifice, which I'm guessing that's what you're going to require to activate. Right, let's go get some more parts then, and this is very shiny. Altar of the Abyss. Wait, is there 2 different things going on in this place? But I'm guessing it's you coral sus creatures which are dropping us those coral fragments. Yes, it is by the looks of it. Also, why I'm just swapping to the Mekatana just to make this process a bit quicker. Hello friend, do not fight this.
Just give me your parts.
Well, we have most of the parts now, apart from the Heart of the Sea, to make up this abyssal sacrifice. But I did find a buried treasure map down there, and maybe it will lead us to a heart. Only one way to find out, I suppose. And it seems as if this thing really wasn't all that far away. It's somewhere underneath us. Yes, indeed it was. Here it is. And here's our Heart of the Sea. So after I grab out one of those, that should then be everything to make up one of these abyssal sacrifices. And what I think we'll do is eat one of those Vigil Eye soups so that we can see a bit better. It does kind of ruin the overall atmosphere, I must admit, but at least we can see. And let's sacrifice this heart then to this altar. And we have the Leviathan. Hello, beautiful. I think I'm going to attack you with ranged, just so that I do stay away from you. I'm not sure what that attack is, but I will also stay away from those. Oh, that's a nice tongue. You can't escape. I know that noise far too well. Yep, let's get away from that. That is not great. Let's eat some more soup if we can. Oh, I'm being teleported absolutely everywhere there. I need some air. It's grabbed me back down again. Right, come on, let's get some air. Let me eat some soup just so that I can see. Hello. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to eat any soup at the moment, but I am just going to try my best to hit this thing. Even with the amount of damage this sword does, this thing's got such defense on it. Stop trying to munch me. We'll hit it with ranged a few more times. I do have some more seeking arrows which should be hitting it. Right, come on friend, let's just take you out as nice as that. Holy crap. Absolute epic music and an infected drowned. Okay, well, that was interesting. We got an abyssal egg from it, as well as tidal claws. Right click to fire a grappling hook, left click to shoot a tendril. Let's try that out then. Oh, Oh, that's going to be very handy actually. And what about the tendril? Oh, yes. I'm not quite sure what the abyssal egg does, however. I assume we need to hatch it, maybe somewhere within the waters here. I did a quick bit of reading there, and the little egg will require us to feed it some fish once it hatches. So what I'm going to do is just place the egg, say here, and we will wait on it hatching, which should take about 10 minutes or so, which will give me the time to come in and check in on Brian, who is still sulking a little bit after I murdered his new friends. And I've also spent the time creating an elevator just so that we can go down and visit Dave. So isn't that nice? We now can go visit Brian, who's in the lab, and Dave, who's in the wild. Captive and uncaptive specimens. Well, whilst I'm here, let's put down a moss block and put the sniffer egg on top of it. I think this too will take about 10 minutes before it hatches, so we have a lot of waiting to do. That's enough time then. Let's head back and see how our abyssal egg is getting on. And I think it has hatched, and I also think it's already out here terrorizing the wildlife. Hello, you. Are you killing squids? Oh, that's just lovely. Alright then, you come here, take some fish, and hopefully this will be enough to tame you. Oh, is that not the right way to feed you? Is it just tropical fish you want? Yes, I think it is. Give me a second then, and I will get you some more. And we are now the proud owners of our own baby Leviathan, which we are going to suitably name, and eventually we will create you a suitable home somewhere here in the colony. Well, today didn't go exactly as I thought it would. We did get one of the 3 new bees that we are after, and we will continue the hunt for the other 2 of them. Oh, that sounds like the sniffer. Hello then, little sniffer. We will get you your own little friend, just so that the both of you can help us get the second type of bee out. But yeah, overall, a rather interesting day.